Hello and welcome to the Oak and Lamb YouTube channel. My name is Becca Oaks. I'm an owner and craft educator here at Oak and Lamb. So you all have likely seen the trends of customizing cute sweatshirts or sweaters with kids' names using a felt applique. And I want to show you a very, very easy way how to do that using your Cricut machine and some amazing Benzie felt. We do love Benzie felt here at Oak and Lamb. They have an amazing selection of colors and different yardages, different sizes that you can purchase. If you are making tiny shirts, then you don't need a lot of yardage. So the smaller sheets are really nice that are available to you for that. I also love that they have coordinating embroidery thread or embroidery floss for each color of felt that is available. So that's really neat. We will not be hand embroidering this today. There are, if you've seen them, you've probably seen it has a name cut out of felt. And then in the middle is a hand embroidered stitch, like a single run stitch that goes all the way through it. That looks really nice. However, I wanted to bring you a no-sew option for this project. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be using a sweatshirt. We are going to be using a beautiful green felt from Benzie. And then I also am going to be using Wonder Under, which is a double-sided iron-on adhesive that works really well for applique. Even if you're going to be hand sewing this, if you're going to be embroidering it, I still recommend using the Wonder Under because it helps prevent it from moving, the applique from moving when you are sewing it. It's really wonderful. I am going to be using my heat press mat and then my mini easy press to put the adhesive or the iron-on adhesive onto the felt. I am going to be using my maker today, and because I'm cutting felt, I will also be using my rotary blade. Now, before we get lots of different questions about this, I know so many people are going to say, can I make this if I only have the Explore Series machine? We do have some videos that give you hacks for creating felt projects and cutting felt with your Explore machine. So check out that video for sure if you have the Explorer. It's doable. We'll explain it all in that video. Now that I've talked about all of that, let's jump over into Design Space and I'll show you really quickly what I am going to be cutting out of felt, and we will select the setting that we'll be using. We'll get it cut out and put it on there. I went ahead and measured our shirt. It is an infant shirt, 6 to 9 months, so I don't need the graphic to be huge. It's going to be 5 inches in width to fit on the chest, really cute. And I went ahead and chose a font called Festive. I like the look of it, and it is also a nice, thicker kind of cursive font. When you are cutting with felt and it is smaller like this, you do want thicker fonts. You don't want a super thin font, or it will not cut really well, it will not transfer very well, and it will not wear or wash very well. So go ahead and grab a thicker font and then make sure that you have welded all of the letters together so that it cuts out as one piece instead of each letter individually. Size your name or word or whatever you're putting on there, and then go ahead and click Make It. I do have my Maker 3 selected here, so we're going to go ahead and click Make It. And then I always move my word over a little bit when I am cutting with felt, just so that it's not too close to the edge of the material and it helps prevent any issues that we might have with it coming up. Let's go ahead and press Continue. And then we'll browse our material. Now, while we're browsing, the temptation would be to use a bonded fabric type setting because we are going to be putting Wonder Under on this felt before we cut it. And that sort of acts like a bonding agent or material. But I'm not going to be doing that. What I am using is the felt wool fabric setting, and it defaults with the fine point blade. Do not use the fine point blade with this felt. It will not cut. Go ahead and press Edit Tools, and then your rotary blade. Apply that, and then we will put our Wonder Under on our felt and get this cut out. I'm not going to use this whole sheet of felt, so I'll go ahead and cut off just a little bit more than what I'm going to need for this project. I can put this away, and then I'm going to grab my Wonder Under and put Wonder Under on here. I'm going to go ahead and get enough to basically cover the entire piece of felt. And then I will grab my little mini Easy Press and put heat on this. Now, the Wonder Under has kind of a textured side, and then it has more of a paper side. The texture side is where the adhesive is. So that side, the textured side, needs to be on the felt. Let's go ahead and place this down. And when I put heat on it, I like to start in the middle and apply heat. And then kind of push out so that the adhesive doesn't bubble or pucker or anything like that. Once you have this adhered, once it has transferred, you can go ahead and remove the excess. Go ahead and cut that excess off if you want to. And then we want to get a nice new cutting mat. It can be standard grip, it can be strong grip, whatever you want, because the paper is what's actually going to be adhering to this. It's not necessarily the fabric touching it. You can use fabric if you want to, but go ahead and put that down on your mat, grab your brayer, and make sure you bray it down really well. You do not want this moving on you. Once that is down, now we are ready to go ahead and put our rotary blade into our maker, and then we're ready to cut this out. So we'll be installing the rotary blade in clamp B. I've removed that fine point blade, putting the teeth of the gear toward the back of the machine to line up with the teeth in clamp B. Make sure it is all the way down, flush with this, and then close the little doors. Now we're ready to load our mat and let this cut out. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and remove the excess here. Just like that, and then we can remove this from our mat as well. And then what we want to do is take the backing off of this. Make sure that it has adhered really well. You will be able to pull it off, and you can see it's kind of like a milky color on this. It's exactly what it's supposed to look like, but just make sure that it has adhered. If the Wonder Under is trying to come up on you, then just place this back down and apply more heat to it. Because you definitely don't want that to move on you. But now we are ready to go ahead and apply heat to the shirt with this. So grab your Easy Press mat again, put your shirt down, and then just place it on your shirt. It's not sticky right now, so that's really nice. You can move it around, pin it if you want to, if you need to. So that you can like hold it up and make sure that it's all even. I'm thinking this looks pretty good. It's easier to line up and make shirts even when they're tiny like this. And then you're going to apply heat. Now you can do this a couple of different ways. Like I said, if you want to pin this, you can go ahead and pin it. You can apply heat like this so that it doesn't move. But you're also going to want to flip this and apply heat from the back, so that the adhesive really, really bonds to it. Just like this. Okay, once you've put heat all over it, go ahead and flip it back right side out, and then just take your finger and make sure that all of the sides are adhered really well. Other than that, you don't have to sew this down. You don't have to do anything to it. This can be worn and washed as is. Make sure that you follow the washing instructions to get the most wear out of it. But look how cute that is. And we have that really fun texture, the really fun color. If you want to embroider it, you can do that at this point. If you are an Oakenland member, we do have a member only video showing a back stitch on this that you can check out. Definitely do that. But that was really quick, really easy, really simple, no sew applique. Very, very cute, very trendy, and very in right now. I hope you enjoyed this. There we have it. If you enjoyed this content, you would love membership here at Oak and Lamb. I would love to invite you to click the link below and use a special code YouTube, YOUTUBE, for $10 off your first month here at Oak and Lamb. That makes your first month $9.99. Check out what we have to offer. We do have a library of cut files with free commercial use license for our members. We also have member-only content, like I mentioned just a few minutes ago. And we have courses that will help you become the best Cricut crafter you can become. We also give education on sublimation, on woodworking, on laser cutters, home decor, and so much more. So click that link, use the code, and become a flock member here at Oak and Lamb. Another way that you can help support us here at Oak and Lamb is by clicking the subscribe button. If you're not already a subscriber here on YouTube, it is free to do that. Click that button and turn on notifications so that you know every single time that we go live here on the channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you here another day for another video.